Well, fellers, a guy broke down. Those tires are flat. This is gonna be interesting. Old Blue's putting in some work. This is gonna be very interesting. Wish me luck. Old Blue's making it happen. This old truck, you can leave it sitting in the woods for years. And if you ever need it, she's here for you. I'll tell you something. That white truck back there, that's a heavy ass truck. I mean, it's heavy, and it takes up the whole trailer. It's hanging off the front and the back. It's a full-size 4-door F150, and it's heavy, boys. You cannot push it. Like, you can't put it in neutral and push it. And this old truck right here, back in her heyday, I'm sure it would have been a little bit better pulling something like that, but this truck right here is 30-something years old. It needs everything in the world, but you see what just happened. I'm almost home. I'm literally, I don't know, quarter of a mile from my house. This old girl just pulled us all the way home from town. I was about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes from home, and she just made it happen. Big old Cadillac coming down the road. You better look out, Mr. Cat. Is that a Cadillac or a Kia? Hell, I can't tell anymore. They all got funky lights on. No, it's a Cadillac. Better get out of the way, Mr. Cadillac. Old Cadillac back got the whole side took out of it. They think, oh, I got a Cadillac. I'm gonna sit in the middle of the road, take up the whole road, because I own the road. Oh my God. People, I swear. Speedometer don't work. It took a dunk. It said, nope, not today, boys. We don't need to know how fast we're going. We're home, almost. The old Fx4 F150 took a dump. I think the old fuel pump said, nope. Pushed her a little too hard yesterday. Went and bought me a new tractor. A big old tractor. It weighs about 6,000 pounds, and I put it on my trailer, and of course, I was over an hour away from home, and I pushed that old F-150 hard back there. Had them turbos singing. And at one point, about halfway through the trip, it just fell on its face on the interstate, or on the 4-lane. So I throwed it up neutral and watched the RPMs, and they eventually came back up. I was thinking maybe I just sucked some condensation maybe out of the intercooler, because I've had that experience before on other trucks. So I just give it a minute and it cleared up, and was back good again. I just carried on. I did say a little prayer though. I said, Lord, just get me home. If you just get me home, I'll be safe. I'll be happy. The Lord got me home yesterday, and then I guess I played with fire, and I decided to go out this morning for breakfast. Well, nope. The Lord said, nope, you're gonna have to put a fuel pump in your truck, Flint. Anyway, we're home, guys. Down there's that big tractor. She made it. Wesley's truck made it. That's my 14-year-old son's truck. It was my truck when I was in high school. I'm gonna have to get my big truck fixed. Look here. We're hanging off the back. And I thought it was hanging off the front, but I guess it ain't hanging off the front. Well, a little bit. Hanging off the front just a little bit. That's how big guy's truck. It's pitiful, fellas. It's pitiful. But this is a tractor I was telling y'all I bought. I was going to buy a Kubota. I done had a bad experience with a Kubota. I was going to go buy a New Holland. Well, they're cheap junk now. Korean junk. So, if I'm going to buy something that's made overseas, why not buy something that's made overseas that's $20,000 less money? That's still a good tractor. I've read a lot of good reviews about this tractor, so I guess we're going to see if I can tear it up. It's a 55 horse, shuttle shift, 4-wheel drive. We got rear remotes. We got a box blade. I bought that separate. And, of course, we got our front end loader. It's got a big old loader on it too, boys. I mean, she's wide. It don't look as big on the video, but it's big, boys. It took up the whole trailer. Got the big old tires on it. Big old wide tires. Anyway, we're home. I just wanted to share with y'all my little experience of the day. Oh, what a day. I guess now I gotta put a fuel pump in. Alright, so we made it home with the Fx4, as you've seen. And I thought, well, I guess I need to try to get it off the trailer. So I went to try to get it off the trailer and I couldn't get it out of park because the battery was completely dead. I don't know how it got completely dead. So I swapped in another battery and got it in neutral and got it up off the trailer. But when I was looking down at the dash, it said 0 miles to empty. And I thought, well, surely to goodness I didn't run the stupid thing out of gas. Because I put $25 in it when I went to go get that tractor. And my truck, it don't drink that much gas. So I had a gallon of gas in the back of the truck that my mother-in-law brought me. And then I had a gallon at the house. I put all that in there and tried to crank it. Of course, it didn't crank right up, so I just whipped it. And finally it cranked, and it ran. It ran like it normally does. I mean, it run fine. So I thought, well, shoot, maybe the stupid thing is just out of gas. So, my dumb butt, my whole truck is playing tricks on me. I got in it, and I thought, oh, shoot, I'm just going to go to the first gas station to come to, which was about, I don't know, 7-8 miles down the road. Pulled up at the gas pump, did not shut it off. I put $25 worth of gas in it. Everything's well and good. I thought, I'm not going to town. I went on back to the house. And I got about a mile away from the house, and it started feeling like it was losing power. Like it wasn't wanting to build any boost anymore at all. Like I went to go into the throttle, and it's almost like it's running real lean. Soon as I pulled up in my driveway, shut off. The fuel pump, you can hear the fuel pump come on now, but it sounds real weak. I mean, it's just barely making any noise at all. So I'm hoping that a fuel pump will fix it. So we're back in Wessy's old truck. Boy, this is this old truck that just keeps on going. It don't know when to quit. It's wore smack dab out. This thing, she needs a rebuild bad. She's still going though. She's still moving right along. The speedometer took a dump though. And the oil pressure gauge don't work. It's down there. Of course, it only holds 20 pound of oil pressure going down the road. It only holds about 0 idling. This number 2 cam bearing is gone in this truck. I put a camshaft in it a few years ago, a Voodoo cam, which I thought was going to be a good sounding cam. It don't sound like nothing. No performance, no sound, no nothing. When I pulled the old cam out, chunks of the number 2 cam bearing came out with it. It was galled up on the cam. So I closed my eyes and I stuck the other camshaft up in it. Because I knew we was going to be rebuilding the engine anyway. And as you can see, it only holds about 20 pounds going down the road on account of that cam bearing being shot. But oh well. I knew it was like it when I done it. We're going to pull this engine out of this truck, freshen it up, and I may stick him a C6 in here because I absolutely cannot stand an AOD. Can't stand them. If it had a shift improved throttle body or a shift improved valve body, it'd be all right. But these old valve bodies in these transmissions are garbage. But we're on our way to the parts store. I'm fixing to pick up a fuel pump. Well, we made it back from our trip to the parts store. Picked up overlook the trash. This is the trash truck. I use this truck to haul the trash off. Gives little man excuse to fiddle with his truck and drive around the yard. But anyway, so I picked up a fuel pump for Mr. Truck over there. I've been doing a little research. I'm just wondering if maybe it's the high pressure pump on the engine itself. But the fuel pumps always sound a little weird, so I'm gonna stab that in. I picked up another battery from Walmart. Never start. It's gotta be better than. Bowl, she's heavy. Oh man, I did stick that little battery in it though. They were saying you got to reprogram your vehicles after you change the battery, but I stuck that little one in there, and it did fire up earlier, but then it died when I got it parked right here. So let's see if it'll start. How dirty this truck is, y'all. I need to clean my truck. It's a work truck. Still needs cleaning though. Come on, I want to hear the fuel pump. Y'all hear fuel pump? I don't. I heard something. We've got no fuel pump action. That's weird. I heard something that time. Well, now I am getting fuel pump action. So what's up with that? Huh. Tire pressure fault. Well, we done knew that. It's getting cold outside. It's leaks. I don't know where the air goes in the winter. Got a belt squeaking. Or the belt is squeaking. It stopped squeaking after a minute. Huh, I don't know. It's running now, but I'm sure it'll putter out in a little while. I'm not. It's done tricks to me once. It's not going to tricks me twice. Well, fellas, I'm going to end it right here. I'll get my truck fixed. And then we'll go back to working on Mustangs and whatever else is down there in the garage. As of right now, I got to get my truck fixed because I'm going to the airport in a few days. Fly out to Utah. So I need my truck fixed. See y'all next time.